Hello. So the materials we need to make our daisy flower keychain is a yellow color yarn. I'm taking these three colors, yellow, white and a green. All three of them are 100% acrylic yarn. Yellow for the sepals, white for the petals and green for the leaf. Other materials that we need is a yarning needle, a stitch marker, a pair of scissors, and a keychain to attach, and hook whichever size that is recommended for your yarns. And also we need some polyfiber. You need some polyfiber. So let's start with this yellow color yarn. First step is to make a magic ring. To make a magic circle, wrap your yarn and form a X. Insert your hook through this first strand. Hold the second strand with your hook and pull this through this. This is your magic circle. And just make sure that whenever you make a magic circle, always put a chain one so that we can lock this magic circle. So I made a magic circle and I made a chain one. Next, we'll need to make 6 single crochet inside this magic circle. So to make a single crochet, insert your hook through this magic circle, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Just so that you won't miss any stitches, make sure whenever you make your first stitch, put a stitch marker so that you don't have to count all the time. So this is your first single crochet. Like this, you will need to make 5 more single crochet. Total we will need 6 single crochets inside this magic circle. 5 and 6. Now here we have 6 single crochets. Once you're done with your single crochets, this is the tail end. Pull the tail end to close this magic circle. Pull it tight so that there is no space in between. So now the magic circle is closed. Now we have completed the first round. Second round is a single crochet increase in every stitch. So we are not closing this round with a slip stitch or anything. We are just working spirally. So inside the first single crochet where you had your stitch marker, insert the hook and make 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. So you have made 2 single crochets into this first stitch. Make sure you always mark the first stitch so that there is no confusion. Like this, in the previous round you had 6 single crochets. This round you need to have 12 single crochet, which means in every single crochets in the previous round you will need to make 2 single crochets, which means a single crochet increase in every stitch of the previous round. Now we have come to the end of this round. If you count, you can see there are 12 single crochets. Now remove the stitch marker. We are going to the third round. In the third round, the pattern is 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So now we have made 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Put your stitch marker in. Into the next stitch, you will need to make a single crochet increase, which is 2 single crochets. 1 second, yeah. So that is the pattern for this round. 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 2 single crochet into the following next stitch. Fourth round is 1 single crochet each in the first 2 stitches and a single crochet increase in the third stitch. So in the first stitch we have made 1 single crochet. Into the second stitch also make 1 single crochet. Into the third stitch you will make 2 single crochets. So that is the pattern for this round. 1, 1 and 2. 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and into the last stitch you need to make 2 single crochets. So now we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. That will be enough for this project. Let's remove this stitch marker, and into the space where you have put your stitch marker, which is the beginning of this round, make a slip stitch. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Pull the hook through the second loop only. Now let's fasten this off. So this will be the middle part of the flower. Next step is you need to make one more sepal just like this. I've already made one. Just repeat round 1 to 4. Face the wrong side of the both. This is the right side and this will be the wrong side. Wrong side will have this tail end of the which you pull to close your magic circle. So face both the tail ends like this. Bring all the unwanted yarn ends inside. And now what you have to do is we are going to make petals by joining both of this together. By joining both of this sepals together, we are going to make petals. So let's see how petals are made. So to make petals, first you have to do is obviously you will have to attach the white yarn. There are many ways to attach your white yarn, but I'll show you what the method that I am using. So first you will need to insert your hook through any of the stitches, okay, and also through any of the stitches of the sepals behind. You can also make this in any other color, preferably green, but here I'm making both with, I made both with yellow. So yeah, insert your hook through any of the stitches on both sides. Like this, you have inserted your hook on both sides. Hold your white yarn and pull this white yarn through both the loops. This is how I attach my yarns. To tighten this, make a chain stitch. So now we are going to make the petals. So you have already made one chain stitch. Now you have to make 2 more chain stitches. Total you need 3 chain stitch. Hope you know how to make a chain stitch. Yarn over and pull through. So after making chain stitch, into the next stitch you will need to make 3 treble crochet. So to make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook to the next stitch on both the sides. Make sure whenever you work, you need to work on both the sides. So insert your hook into the next stitch of both the sides. Pull up a loop. You will have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So this is how you make a treble crochet. You will need to make 3 treble crochet. You already have one, you will need to make 2 more treble crochet into the same stitch, not to the stitch next to it, into the same stitch. You will need to make 3 treble crochet. This is your last treble crochet. So after making 3 treble crochet, you will need to make 3 chain stitches. To make a chain stitch, yarn over and pull through. 2, 3. You have made 3 chain stitches. Now what you have to do is you need to find next stitch of both the sides. Yeah, this is, insert your hook to the next stitch and do a slip stitch. Pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Pull your hook through the second loop only. So this is how your petal will look like. So this is how you make your petals. So now let's make the leaf. To make a leaf, here I'm taking green yarn. You will need to make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, wrap the yarn around your finger and form an X. Hold this intersection with your thumb. You got a loop. Pull this yarn, the working yarn, through that loop. This is a slip knot. Let's tighten the slip knot. Insert the hook through that loop and pull both ends. The slip knot is tightened. After making slip knot, you will have to make 12 chain stitches. To make a chain stitch, yarn over, pull through. So let's make 12 chain stitches. 2, 11 and 12. Here you have made 12 chain stitches. Skip the first stitch. This is the first stitch, and into the second stitch make a single crochet. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Into the second stitch or the next stitch, make a half double crochet. To make a half double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So first you made a single crochet, and into the next stitch you made a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, make a double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Into the next 4 stitches, make 1 treble crochet each. To make a treble crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So this is 1 treble crochet. Like this, you'll need to make 3 more treble crochets. So here we have made 4 treble crochets. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, make 1 half double crochet. Into the next stitch, which is the second last stitch, make 1 single crochet. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through both. Now you have 1 more stitch left. Into the last stitch, first you will need to make 1 slip stitch. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. You will have 2 loops on your hook, pull your hook through the second loop only. After making one slip stitch, make one chain, and into the same stitch make one more slip stitch. So in the last stitch you'll need to make one slip stitch, one chain, and one more slip stitch. So now one side of the leaf is done. To make the opposite side, what you have to do is you are repeating the same pattern. So first into the first stitch you have made one slip stitch, one chain, and one more slip stitch. Now you will have to work on the second stitch. Here you can see lines, so make sure you also hold this tail end so that you don't have to weave in it later. So into the next stitch make a single crochet. Into the next stitch make one half double crochet. Into the next stitch make one double crochet. Into the next 4 stitches make one treble crochet each. One. Into the next stitch, I don't know if it's clear for you, but once you start doing, you can see these lines here. So it will be easy for you once you start doing. Since this yarn is dark color, maybe in the video these lines are not visible, but once you start doing, you will get an idea what lines I'm talking about. So now you have made 4 treble crochets. Into the next stitch make one double crochet. Into the second last stitch make one half double crochet. Into the last stitch make one single crochet. And into the first stitch of the previous round, here make a slip stitch. See, now the leaf is done. You can fasten off. Make sure you leave a bit lengthy thread. You can cut off this end here. So this is your leaf and this here is your daisy flower. Now you can weave in this end. Just go through a couple of stitches and cut off the yarn. You can attach it with a yarning needle. So this is the right side or the front side of the flower. So attach it behind. Go through one stitch. You can cut off this end. You can also use a glue, hot glue gun, and attach it. You can do it however you prefer. So yeah, here this is done. Now let's attach this keyring. I'm keeping the leaf to the left side. You can also keep the leaf to the right side and attach the keyring here. But here I prefer to keep this to the left side and attach the keyring. Don't get scared looking at my player. I don't have a small player. This is why I'm using this big one. Yeah. So here is your daisy keychain. Hope you like this video. Let me know in comments if you have any doubt or any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Hope you like this video. I'll come with another tutorial video. Till then, bye bye.